So dear students, welcome back to another lecture. Before we go ahead with the usual presentation and talk, let me give you a collective feedback of the Sprint 1 Review 2. So these are some general observations. Please ignore if it is not applying to you. Okay. So let me start from the very simple things or things which you may ignore. If you look at the slide template sent for Sprint 1 Review 2, the first slide should contain the title of the project. Okay. And many students has not noticed that change. They came with the old presentation saying the title as 15 CSE 480 Internet of Things. I had made slight changes there. Many students did not notice that because they are all in a hurry to show something and say something in the review. So please check your slides once again, what is there in the first slide, whether it is according to the template given. Point number 2. Many students or many project groups have just copy pasted the contents from web pages directly into the slide even without formatting. So please understand that do not paste direct paragraphs in your slide. That shows your skill and your involvement in doing that. And also you should remember our university is a top ranking university and you belong to that university. So the slides that you create should at least show some minimum standard. If you put one paragraph into one slide and keep on reading it in the review, we were simply listening it. We thought, okay, we will keep quiet. At least we will finish the review faster. Okay, so many presentations were below standard, made on the previous night with lot of steps lifted from here and there and stitched together. That should not happen. Okay, take time, involve and then make the presentation. And we have reduced mark wherever possible, to be honest. Next thing is, many students are dreaming about the sensors and telling us stories. They have not made any attempt to look into the libraries to be programmed, in what way you will get data. And so when we ask such questions, the excuse given was sensor is not arrived yet. To study about the sensor or to look at a program on the sensor or to understand what data it gives you, you need not have the sensor in hand. You can just go and find out what are the libraries to be used. When we asked about very fundamental questions like whether it is a digital sensor or analog sensor, many students could not answer. They do not know which library to use. Okay, still they were keep on talking about the material that they got from the internet. Okay, so and we have noted it and we have paid it back in the marks. Next thing is, you may not have the sensors right now, but nothing prevents you from learning the details of the sensor. Once the sensor is delivered, you can just plug into the project and start working on it. So please pay attention to it, have clear understanding on what you are doing. It's not about what you do. It is about how much you understand on the things that you are doing. Now I feel that are we doing justice to the subject? Department has taken a decision to offer this lab-based course without a lab. So I think that was a very bold decision. And we have to do justice to that. You are doing a lab-based course, so everything has to be learned by doing or learning. Okay, simply pasting information from website and running a slide show is not that was expected. Let me make this very clear. And also these videos, I am sure that 50% of the students are watching. If I check all the video view counts on my YouTube, it's less than 35. So there are 56 students. So you are safely ignoring everything and you score very good marks in the quizzes. I do not know where we are going. I think we are both playing games and fooling each other. So I have no complaints in that. I am okay in continuing that. Okay, I would never ask you to change the way you study or uh, take the things. Okay, you can continue. These are just some of my observation, and no comments or no directions from my side that you should change the way you are working. You can still show sophisticated slides and speak hours for the next review without doing anything. I am happy about it. I thought just I will share something because I couldn't play like a fool again like this. So that's about the review, and if you have any comments, you can email me. Today I am not available for any discussion because I don't require that. I don't feel that I should remain here to discuss, because everybody is keeping their mouth quiet and they log in and go somewhere else and do something and come back for the review and keep on talking with the slides that somebody has created or with the diagrams which they do not know how to explain. Okay, so having said that, you might think that okay, so today Star is not going to take class. He is advising us. He is in advising mode. No, I have to come back to the theory part. Today we have to discuss about IoT data exchange. Okay, before we begin, we have a weekly quiz coming this Friday with topics from IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 we have covered in the last semester. So it is a belief that whatever covered in the last semester will be well remembered and no need to mention. So let us believe like that, and it is believed that you know everything about IPv4 and there will be questions, some fundamental questions, and to answer the questions, to be honest, you need not know anything. There are various ways to answer the question. So IPv4 based questions will be there, IPv6 question will be there. So you can answer without studying or by studying. So the choice is left to you. I am now informing you that there will be a weekly quiz on IPv4 and v6 in next Friday. What is the date? Yeah, on 9th of October, the regular slot, 10 marks, 10 minutes, 10 question, no negative marking. Okay, so with that, let me start with today's topic. It is on IoT data exchange. So the idea is, how are we going to reuse data from various projects? If you take the case of a smart city application, there will be smart waste management will be there, smart street light management, smart water management. So all these data, all these IoT project has some common data elements. So why not we share them across application? That is the whole idea behind IoT data exchange. So we are going to devise an interoperable platform where the data from smart street light management can be used by smart water management and so on, because some data will be overlapping, location, what is the water level available, power consumption, lot of things will be required across IoT application. Those things we will be operating in a reusable manner, so that smart street light management people will not have to deploy again sensors to collect the data. Those data can be collected from the smart street light management or some other project which has similar data requirements. So we need some kind of standard data exchange platforms, otherwise this interoperability will not occur. So CDX is an attempt towards it. So you can read this document, IoT data exchange. I am not going to explain all the things. You can read and understand. It's very simple. So how do we integrate data from various services of Internet of Things project? So streaming APIs and so on. Okay, so go through this, study it properly, because even if I explain, you are not watching seriously. So why should I explain? So you can go through it and understand what is CDX and the dimensionality of the data. You will have numerous devices sending numerous data kept at different locations. So how are we going to integrate this and serve to various applications. So everything is neatly explained here with the diagram, so it doesn't require any explanation from my side. And so what our course faculty has done is they have compiled the data from the CDX and then put it in the slide format. So you will find all the diagrams from there. So another thing you need to look at this RBCCPS, this website, which is used for Indian Urban Data Exchange. So it's an open source platform based on the data exchange across the smart city applications. So go through this and see whether you can use these kind of things in your use case. I found that some students are using smart street light, something related to traffic management and so on. Let's check whether please check whether you have access to this kind of data repositories. This IUDX is something you need to study. IUDX stands for Indian Urban Data Exchange. So IUDX, you have the access once you have this API configured. You can access the data. Secure and authenticated access is available. So what does this IUDX platform consist of? Study that and so on. Now they have given a use case. You read this use case and you will have to come up with the different interoperable possibilities. Okay, you have different applications. So in this case, one is fire rescue, another one is police, and another one is ambulance. Suppose one accident happens, then all these three forces need to reach this place. Fire service should be there, police should come, and ambulances should come. So how can we use all these integration mechanisms so that everything works seamlessly? Okay, so that's about data management. So no more explanation from my side. You have to sit, read, make notes and understand. Okay, this is for you and not for me. If I ask you to make a presentation on data management in IoT, I am sure you will make 15 slides and keep on talking. Okay, so don't do that to me. Do it for yourself. Study it, make notes and understand what is IUDX and CDX data exchange. So you can refer this website, CDX Read the Docs. I'm not sharing any information with this YouTube presentation rather than the slides. You go and study it. Spend 40 minutes on this and study. Okay. So that's all for now. If you have any doubts, I am not available today. You can ask me tomorrow. Okay. And attendance link will be made available between 12 and 12, not 12. It will come at 12:10 to 12:20. So you can log into that at time and to the Teams, and then you will, not Teams, the link will be active from 12 to, not 12, 12:10 to 12:20. Okay, 12:10 to 12:20, 10 minutes window will be there for attendance marking. So this information I have not included in the email deliberately. Only those students who watch the video will know about it. Okay, others please don't shoot the message that link is not working, link is not working. Okay, that's all for this. You spend more time on this sensors, programming, etc. It's not free time. After 15 minutes video, you need to do exercises and do justice to the course. This is a lab based course. University has nothing to lose if you do not do justice to the course. You have to do justice to yourself by doing and learning the experiments properly. Thank you.